Welcome to the 2015 Annual Eco Fair. I'm your host, Kate Tyndall. Today we'll visit some booths and show you how to lower your energy bills while saving you money. So we're here with Lori Hansen from Resource Recovery. Lori, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm just fine. So can you tell us what you're showing us at the Resource Recovery booth?
Well, we have some pencils to see if you are in the mood to recycle, and some little pencil sharpeners to help you keep those tips nice and sharp, as well as some little tablets over there. We're showing folks today how our garbage here in Ames works, and we're talking about single stream recycling, where you can put everything in your regular garbage can at home except for the glass. It'll come to the Resource Recovery plant. We will process it, remove the metals, both ferrous and non-ferrous, and then we'll use most of the rest of it as fuel over at the power plant.
Okay, I'm a little confused though. I thought we didn't have recycling in Ames. Can you explain that to me?
Well, we don't have the typical curbside recycling that you see in many of the communities in Iowa, and that is simply because we have the Resource Recovery plant. Back in the early 70s, the landfill was going to fill up, so we knew we had to find something to do with the garbage for Story County, and this is what we decided to do, was to reuse the garbage as fuel at the power plant as much as we could, recycle the metals, and then just a little bit then goes to the landfill.
You've already explained what we can do with our glass, with our garbage, but how can people get in contact with you guys if they have any more questions?
They can get on our website at cityofames.org/smarttrash, or they can give us a call at 515-239-5137.
Thank you so much for talking with us, Lori.
Thank you, Kate.
We're here with Don Kamm from Electric. Don, how are you doing today?
Excellent. This is a great day to have an eco fair.
Yes, it is. So what are you showing us today at the Eco Fair?
Oh my gosh, it stretches from so many different places. We've got electric here, we've got water, we've got wastewater. From an electric standpoint, we're looking at how to save money. How to save money at your home, how to save money at your business. So we're looking at things like rebates on appliances, rebates on lighting, both for the home and for your business. We've got home energy audits. All you got to do is either come down and sign up, see Steve Wilson, the energy guy. He's got his own booth to answer all the questions that anybody would want to know about electricity.
And how much would that home energy audit cost me?
Well, home energy audits for you and for everybody else, they're free.
Okay.
Right? You can go online and sign up at cityofames.org and then look for the utility buttons. Or you can come down here and sign up and we'll get an energy audit set up for your home, no cost, and it'll tell you how to save money.
I'm guessing they can also call you for home energy audits as well?
They can call the energy guy, 239-5177, 239-5177.
And let's say somebody didn't make it to the fair today but still wants to get in contact with you guys for a question. How would they get in contact with you?
239-5177. Ask for Steve Wilson, the energy guy.
Okay, still that number. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
You bet. Anytime. Thank you.
And now we're here with John Dunn from Water. John, how are you doing?
Doing good today. It's busy.
It is indeed. We've got such a wonderful display here for water. What are you teaching people today?
Well, there's a couple things that we're talking about. On the drinking water side, we're just giving folks updates on the progress on the new water treatment plant. It's really exciting. They've actually started pouring the concrete now, so it's going to start becoming real visible. So that's an exciting thing that we've got going.
And also, I've been learning some stuff. You're teaching about what not to put in the water, like prescription drugs and fats. What about that?
Yeah, on the wastewater side, there's a couple of things that we're trying to educate folks on. One is keeping grease out of the sewers, because it'll plug, and if you put it down, you're probably going to have to call a plumber sooner or later to come clear the clog. So we're just teaching folks how to capture that, and we've got some tools here, some little things they can use to help save the grease. The other thing is prescription medications. Not a lot of folks know that the police department actually has a drug drop-off box where they can drop off unneeded or expired medications, and that keeps it out of the environment, which is something that we're all in favor of.
So we've had dry years for the past couple of years, but even if we're not in a drought, why is it important to think about water conservation?
Well, water conservation is important. Water is a renewable resource, but it does cost money to go get it. And so if we can keep the demand for drinking water, primarily in the summer, down, that helps keep drinking water rates low for all of us.
Can you talk a little bit about the Smart Water program with us?
Yeah, the Smart Water program is really an education program that we have, and we do target outdoor water use. And it's not that we're asking people to not irrigate their lawns, but we're asking them to do it in a smart way. If they set a sprinkler out and it's running down the curb or down the driveway, that's water that's not doing any good. You're not going to grow more concrete when you water it. And so it costs money to treat that water, and we'd like to try to cut down on that. So we're providing information for customers on how to conserve water.
You talked a little bit about sprinklers. How else can I conserve water in my home?
Well, in your home, even if you don't irrigate, you can look at things like low-flow fixtures for shower heads or for toilets. Also just common sense things like only doing laundry when you have a full load, not leaving the faucet run while you're shaving or brushing your teeth. That actually adds up over a time. It's not a lot in one single time when you brush your teeth, but when you do that every day, 365 days a year, that adds up to a lot of water.
Sure it does. And then finally, if people have any questions, how can they get in contact with you guys?
Oh, there's lots of ways they can reach us. We've got a Facebook page. They can just look for Ames Water Plant. We're also on Twitter. They can find us on the city's website, or they can always call us at the water treatment plant at 239-5150.
Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
We're here with Jake Moore from Public Works. Jake, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're at the 2015 Eco Fair, and we're very excited. People are starting to come through the door, and we got a lot of great information for them to check out, and some very cool door prizes. So we're glad to see the people coming in.
Well, I heard that you had a great booth, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about rain barrels. What are rain barrels?
So rain barrel, it is what it sounds like. It's a barrel that you attach to your gutter system on your home, or you can do it to a commercial building. And what that does is when it rains, the water runs down that gutter and into that barrel, and you can actually reuse that water or recycle it. And it saves on two things. One, it saves on your utility bill for your water because you're recycling the rainwater, so you're not paying for that water to water your garden, water your plants, water your yard. The other aspect of it is we're trying to reduce the amount of water that runs off your site when it does rain, which saves on our storm sewers. It doesn't put as much water into the creeks, so we don't get the erosion. So that's another perk to the rain barrels. So we do have a rain barrel rebate, which is it's pretty popular. It's actually a $50 rebate as long as you purchase a rain barrel that's over 55 gallons. You can submit your receipt and fill out an application form. You submit that to the City of Ames Public Works Department. That will actually come to me. We'll review that form, and if everything looks good on there, verify that the barrel's been installed, and we will actually, it's a cost savings to you to purchase that barrel.
And if anybody has some questions after they've come to the Eco Fair or about rain barrels in general, how do they get in contact with you or Public Works?
Well, they can always give me a call at 239-5287, 515-239-5287. Or they can get on the City of Ames Smart Watershed website. Just go to cityofames.org. Under Public Works, there's a Smart Watershed tab, and on there you'll see my contact information. We also have information about the rain barrel rebate and other rebates that we offer.
Thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
Did you miss the 2015 Eco Fair? Log on to cityofames.org to contact any of the departments featured on today's show to learn how to conserve your home's energy and resources. And keep watching Ames Channel 12, your key to the city.